from the Bonner Fitness and Learning Zone. It's the City League tonight. 3 games here on this Wednesday evening. Noah Boudouris and Tegan Duke with you. Tegan, how are we doing?
Good, Noah. Excited to see who gets a first-round bye in the tournament this upcoming weekend in what will be the postseason tournament. So it'll be interesting to see how these two teams come out. Of course, the winner will get a first-round bye, so something big to play for as well as just finishing better in the standings. It's going to be interesting to see. Of course, coming into this one, Elevate Indianapolis with a 4-1 record compared to IBP's 3-2 record. So two teams over 500 on the season. IBP trying to stay that way here tonight, but Portia Green, a lot to handle for IBP. It's going to be interesting to see how Elevate can try to slow her down defensively.
Yeah, these two teams plus Everwise are almost definitely the undisputed top 3 teams of this league right now. Everwise getting the best of IBP last week. That was a close one in one of the earlier matchups of the evening. But as you mentioned, this game has some serious postseason implications. We'll see if the number 1 team, Everwise Indianapolis, can ward off the Indy Black Professionals, or if IBP has something in them coming off of the loss. Just moments away from tip-off here as both teams get set, get some final shoes laced up, put some uniforms on. It'll be IBP in the green and black taking on Elevate Indy. We're in some orange and blue this evening.
Yeah, and it looks like IBP has a team dog over there on the bench right now, so it's pretty cool to see.
Absolutely. I mean, we only have 5 or 6 players in the court right now. An extra man and an airbud is always helpful.
There's no doubt about that as Elevate now out onto the floor. IBP still just with one player on the floor, that is Mariah King. But as we've said already to start this broadcast, big implications on the line in this ball game. Winner gets a bye and will just kind of automatically advance through the first round of the postseason tournament.
It's 7:04 p.m. Jacob Mack says we sound great. That means we're ready to go here. Game 1 of some Wednesday night City League action. It'll be Mariah King and Tori Jackson doing the tip. IBP taking their time to get out on the court. But we are set to go here for game number 1. Jenna Sullivan, the known big for IBP, starting this game on the bench. We'll see how quickly they get her into this ball game. Opening tip is won by IBP. A.D. Williams running the point here for the team in green. To the left wing for Bree Arnold. Arnold surveying, goes right, tries to feed it inside, but has it kicked away. That pass intended for DeJay Cyrus. So Arnold will do the inbound once again. Gets it to King, now back to Bree Arnold. Arnold on the left side, now into the corner for Portia Green. Portia moving right, shot clock running out. Green puts it up, can't get it. Moving the other way now is Elevate. Tori Jackson unloads a 3, no good. Rebounded by Arnold. At the left wing. Trying to find King down low. She's got her. King going to work in the post. Puts it up with the right hand. Can't get it. Still no points here in this first quarter. Other end now for Elevate. That 3 is good for Mackenzie Telfair.
Nice jump shot that time to get the scoring started. A 3-0 lead early.
See how IBP can respond to the first points of the game. Arnold at the top of the key. Green once again in the corner. It's good. Portia Green rattles one in. We got a 3-3 ball game. Moving quickly now is Elevate. Another 3-ball. That one rattles in for Tiara Watkins. We're trading threes right now in the City League. And a steal on the inbound for Elevate. Now Tori Jackson puts it up. Cannot get the bank.
And we saw Watkins getting a lot of threes up pregame. Might have helped out that jump shot, but Bree Arnold on the other end able to get 2 back.
So a very slow start and then a whole lot of offense here early in this first quarter. Mott with it. Finds Watkins. She has it bobbled a little bit but recovers. Guarded by Williams. Running out of shot clock. Tori Jackson swung over into the corner. That's Epps. And Michaela Epps buries yet another 3. It's a 9-5 ball game. Portia Arnold running the point here for IBP. Arnold moving right. Kicks it out to Bree Arnold. In and out. Rebound Elevate. Watkins moving. At the wing now for Kelly Moten. Front rim no good. 9-5 still your score. 7 minutes to play in this first quarter. A.D. Williams with the left hand, steps back, puts up a 3, broken. Moten pushing pace, trying to go coast to coast. She uses her body and gets to the rim for 2 more.
Strong finish that time, getting to the right hand and just putting it up, not needing to use the glass. Really crafty finish as well.
Other end now, a 3-pointer is no good. As I'm learning, I need to turn down my volume levels just a little bit. That sounds about right.
Elevate getting what they want. Looks, shots, everything falling right now for Elevate's offense. It'll be interesting to see what IBP can do to try to switch it up and make things more difficult offensively for Elevate.
China Dow in the game for the first time. Nice handles. Kicks it back out to Michaela Epps. She had a 3 earlier in this game. Now Peyton Evans with the ball. Trying to drive inside the lane, can't get it. Gets her pocket picked by A.D. Williams. Williams moving coast to coast, and she lays it in with the left hand.
Williams' active hands lead to fast break buckets, and that's exactly what happens that time. A steal going coast to coast with it. Now just a 4-point ball game.
Moten unloads a 3. Back rim, nothing. Excellent rebound by Bree Arnold. Another defensive rebound for this IBP squad. Now trying to go the other way. Risky pass intercepted by Michaela Epps. Epps unloads a 3 and she gets it.
Epps feeling it early and she's letting them know about it. Coming back down the floor.
14-7 your score quickly. Elevate trying to take control of this game before the end of the first quarter. Arnold being mugged at the top of the key and finally a foul is called. That's some intense defense right there from Elevate.
No doubt, but Portia Green always has the ball on a string, able to avoid those defenders and somehow keep possession, drawing the foul.
5 minutes to play in this opening quarter. Inbound goes to Mariah King. Her 3-pointer's no good. Falls out of bounds. It'll go the other way.
You hear Green talking to her team saying, let's go.
Carnathia Brown in for the first time. Dishes it over to Michaela Epps, and now to China Dow. Dow slowing things down. Hands it up to Moten. Moten another 3. Can't get it. Rebound Portia Green. Portia another risky pass. Intercepted once again by a player in orange. That's Kelly Moten. Once again going coast to coast as Moten. She has it blocked, kicks it back out, and Carnathia Brown finishing for her first points of the night. It's a 16-7 game as a kicked ball is called.
And the single sub for IBP will check in. It's going to be Jenna Sullivan.
Yeah, Sullivan was used heavily last week against Everwise. We were talking about it on the broadcast. Women's basketball, having a big is such a massive advantage. So Sullivan with her size has been utilized a whole lot for IBP as Mariah King gets an easy layup.
Sullivan right away making an impact, getting an assist.
And at the other end, there's Brown once again. Get to the rim. 18-9, your score, 3.5 to play. Portia Green slowing things down. The captain controlling traffic right now. Mariah King in the post. Guarded by Dow. Can't get it, falls out of bounds. Elevate basketball.
Right now, IBP just a little too frantic with the basketball, not taking their time and not getting as good of looks as Elevate at the moment.
Here's another three. Peyton Evans, the shooter this time. Not enough. That's really been Elevate's game so far, as they're chucking threes tonight, and they've been going in for the most part. Other end of the court now, drawing contact is A.D. Williams. Can't finish, can't get the foul call either. Evans, some nice handles, goes up strong and draws the foul.
Yeah, hard contact that time. Definitely free throws that were earned from Peyton Evans that time.
So the first free throws of the game for either team. Evans gets some lucky bounces on that one. It'll rattle in for a point. First double-digit lead of the evening. 19-9 your score. Evans can't get the second one. Dow gets the rebound. Can't finish there, kicks it back out. And another three-pointer for Michaela Epps. She's fired up.
Yeah, that's the last person you want that rebound to kick out to.
What can Portia Green do here? And they're going to call a double dribble on the IBP captain. Nothing going their way right now. Under 2 minutes to play here. It's a 13-point ball game. And Elevate can't miss from three. Who else but Michaela Epps with the ball? Oh, I thought she wanted to shoot that one. Kicks it out to Brown. Now into the corner. That's Mackenzie Telfair. Guarded heavily by Mariah King. Telfair going up strong with the left hand, and she draws a foul.
And at this point in the game, you can just see the difference in enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
To be honest.
Yeah, basketball's a game of runs, but when you're able to take that first run and really build a strong, set of momentum in that first quarter, that really sets the tone for the rest of the game. Telfair hits her first free throw.
You can just constantly hear Elevate talking to each other on the floor, and the communication is at an all-time high right now.
Another 1-for-2 trip at the line for Elevate. 30 seconds to play here in this opening quarter. Portia Green with it. Mariah King, a wing three, no good. Rebound by Brown. Under 30 to play. Between the legs of Mariah King, goes China Dow. She can't finish. Green going the other way now. Might be the last possession in this first quarter for IBP. King weaving through bodies, draws some contact, can't finish the layup, but she will shoot some free throws to end this first quarter.
Mariah King at the line, shooting two.
And a chance to take some sort of momentum into the second period if you're IBP, but not the start in the first quarter that you wanted.
Sinks the first one. So IBP has double digits at the end of the first quarter. 2 for 2 goes Mariah King. 23-11 your score at the end of this first. 30 more minutes to play here from the City League. Second quarter set to get underway here from the City League. It is a 23-11 ball game in favor of Elevate Indianapolis. And they will start with the basketball here in this second quarter. Mackenzie Telfair with it. She had the hottest hand in that first quarter. Dished over to Tori Jackson. And now in the corner for Mackenzie Telfair. Telfair guarded heavily by IBP. Weaving through two bodies, takes contact from one more, can't get it. Gets her own rebound, and Mackenzie Telfair scoring a couple for Elevate. IBP's got to start getting some offensive rhythm. Have not seen them make a whole lot of threes yet. Another bad pass from Portia Green, ends up in her own teammate's hand. Now into the corner, that's Jenna Sullivan. Can't get it, and they're going to call a loose ball foul, I believe, on Elevate.
A good look that time for IBP, and Sullivan just not able to knock it down from the corner. And to this point, that's kind of been the story of this game. Elevate able to knock down their open shots. IBP just not able to capitalize on the looks they've been able to get.
Inbound goes to Green. She's got to open Bree Arnold. Arnold unloads. Unsuccessful there. Defensive rebound for Elevate. Going the other way now, and an unwise pass from Michaela Epps. It's a turnover for Elevate. Green pushing tempo now. Throws it up, a little lazy with the right hand. Just barely hits the front rim. Elevate with the defensive rebound once again. Epps thinking about it. Driving inside. Kicked out for Watkins. Now Brown with it at the free throw line. Trying to get something going here as the shot clock expires. That's Tori Jackson going up strong. And IBP not happy with that foul call.
Chance to get it up to a 16-point lead. And just to keep it in mind, the winner of this game does get a bye in the playoffs, so maybe why you see so much effort on each side to this point, unable to knock down the first.
Yeah, free throw shooting has been a problem so far for both these teams. Hopefully not an issue when we get down to the end of this ball game. 0 for 2 goes Tori Jackson. Defensive rebound by Portia Green. Green kicked into the corner for Bree Arnold. Arnold just missed a three, doesn't try it there. Now Mariah King with it. Has that one stolen. Michaela Elps trying to go coast to coast, can't finish with the left hand on a wide open offensive rebound for Carnathea Brown. Tallies two more, extending this lead to 16 points. Mid-range jumper. DeJay Cyrus knocks it down. Top of the key, that's Brown. Guarded by her fellow number 2, Bree Arnold. Brown can't finish. And now going the other way is IBP. And a wide open layup for Cyrus once again. So they're chipping away, Tegan.
No doubt, and a great rebound that time from Sullivan, an outlet pass. Sullivan, Marion's all-time leader in rebounds, so saw why right there.
A three-ball attempt from Tyra Watkins trying to silence this IBP run. It was back of the rim, no good, fell out of bounds, and Elevate making a line change here.
Yeah, and I think we may see them do that a lot just because they have 2 more subs than IBP and just a one-woman bench for the team in green. So you got to keep that in mind as well as the game progresses.
IBP with the ball now. Sullivan tries a three, can't get it. Rebound Moten. Moten, a nice move over Portia Green, finishes with the right hand. And a nice smooth layup for Kelly Moten, extending this lead back to 14 points. A.D. Williams driving, and a nice layup of her own to counter. Moten once again with it. Smelling blood, draws a foul. The kick out to China Dow would have been good for 3. But instead we'll reset on the sideline. Dow doing the inbound. Gets to Epps. Just over 5 to play in this first half. And some great defense by IBP is called as a foul. They were saying too much contact on Peyton Evans. I didn't see a whole lot of contact there.
Yeah, I'd agree. I was a little shocked by that result of a foul call, but either way, Elevate will get possession back.
Inbound goes to Dow. Dow with a full head of steam, has a block from behind by Sullivan. Now going the other way is IBP. They wanted the foul, couldn't even get the layup. Jay Cyrus missing there. Now going the other way is Elevate. Epps into the corner for Dow. It's good. China Dow knocks it down. 32-17 your score. Other end now, finally a foul is called in favor of IBP.
Foul on Rodney for first, team second.
And that'll send Cyrus to the line.
Cyrus to the line. Shooting 2.
IBP in this second quarter, yes, they're down by 15, but it feels like they have some sort of new life to them. They're getting better looks, especially offensively. They just look better in this second quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing for him right now is you got to start knocking down some threes. His first free throw is good. Cyrus goes 2 for 2 from the line. Other end now. Elevate trying to answer, extend this lead before halftime. Down low for Dow. Just had a 3 and now a nice layup of her own. 5 quick points in the past minute or so for China Dow. Unloading the 3 is A.D. Williams, has it blocked in front, and now in the fast break, a foul is called. It's all Elevate right now.
No doubt. Not a horrible foul, however, as they had numbers in transition, so almost somewhat of a bailout that time for IBP.
Some referee discussion. I don't know if they're counting fouls or saying if it was an intentional foul. Looks like it'll be Elevate basketball on the sideline right in front of their own bench. Moten gets the inbound. 2.5 to play in this first half. Moten driving. Full head of steam, can't finish. Gets an offensive rebound, trying to find somebody to pass to. It's clogged up full of IBP. They get the turnover, going the other way now. They have numbers, and finishing at the rim once again is Cyrus. What can IBP do to get this lead to single digits before halftime? It starts with some defensive stops. Telfair with it. On the right wing. A deep 3 from Telfair, back rim. Under 2 to play here. Bree Williams with it. Arnold feeding it down low for Cyrus. Cyrus has been the hot hand so far. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Or, excuse me, they got a timeout on Elevate. So IBP got their stop but couldn't get their score on the other end.
Yeah, down 13, 1:35 to go in the second. So now coming out of the timeout, you got to think the thought is you got to set a goal, right? Make it maybe 8, maybe 10. Not sure what it will be, but you got to continue to chip away at this lead and just hope by the end it's manageable to where they, of course, have the Elam's ending, where they add 9 points to the leading team's score and play to that number. So it'll be interesting to see how they can manage this deficit because, like I said already this quarter, I do believe IBP looks better overall in the second quarter. Maybe go into the third and try to look even better in that one and just slowly chip away and get back into this game.
Well, barring any free throws, probably looking at about 2 possessions for each team before the end of this half. So how will Elevate be able to use those possessions to extend this lead, and how can IBP set the tone for the second half? Get some stops, put some points on the board, get to that goal like you were saying. What can you do in this last 95 seconds? As it'll be Peyton Evans running the point here for Elevate. in these pivotal final possessions of the first half. Pass is stolen by Portia Green, trying to go coast to coast, trips. They're going to say no foul, but it will stay as IBP basketball. Nothing called on Epps. And Green getting up and walking it off. She's wearing a knee brace tonight.
And I got to admit, I'm a little surprised
Yeah.
she didn't get that call, especially just because of who she is and the way she's been around and been a star for so long in this league.
Entry pass to Arnold. Double team, puts it up anyway. No good. Excellent offensive rebound from Mariah King, but her pass out to the wing falls out of bounds. Under a minute to play. It's a 13-point game. Carnathia Brown, a product of Kentucky State. Now Kelly Moten at the top of the key. Michaela Epps has been a unit so far in this first half. With 10 seconds on the shot clock, goes up once again and gets an easy layup to extend this lead even farther. 10 seconds to play, 15-point ball game. What can Portia Green do to just claw her team back in? Double team. She's got a wide open Bree Arnold. Arnold with the shot, with the clock expiring, airballs a three. And that's how this first half ends, 36-21. Tegan, what did you see in those final 95 seconds?
I saw Elevate turn it back to them dominating, to be honest. I thought that IBP was lucky to get out of that one just down by 15 with the way that Epps is scoring the basketball, especially with that take. You saw her clap her hands together, and you can just tell she has it going on all levels here tonight. So going into the second half, I think the first thing needs to be how can we stop Epps, especially from behind the arc, but really just all over the floor at this point.
Yeah, the big issue right now defensively for IBP is that there really is no set answer. I mean, when you can guard the perimeter, then Elevate has options down low. When you can guard down low, they have guys that can shoot threes. And so they're really running them out of the gym right now. They're setting their own pace. And with such a short bench that IBP has, I think they're going to run out of steam before the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, it's definitely something that may happen, right? I mean, with the way it's been going, it's definitely on track to be that outcome. And another player that I've been really impressed with has been Kelly Moten. Moten has played really strong throughout the first half, and
Absolutely.
you can see her just continue to put her shoulder into the defender, get to her, strong hand and finish off the glass. So, again, what can IBP do to slow these players down? Because it's not just one or two. It's everybody contributing offensively right now for Elevate.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of effort IBP can put into the second half, but right now it is all Elevate. 36-21, your halftime score. We'll be back after about 3.5 minutes from the City League. Second half of game one here from some Wednesday night City League action set to get underway. Half number one was all Elevate Indianapolis. They lead 36-21 over the Indy Black Professionals. Noah Boudouris and Tegan Duke with you here for the second half. 20 more minutes of basketball to be played. Elevate will start with the ball. And see what kind of tone they can set here with a 15-point lead. Brown with it, hands it off to China Dow. Dow had a nice first half. She puts it up, can't get it from the mid-range. Trying to push tempo now is Portia Green. Green has been the heartbeat of every single IBP possession in that first half. As Benj can't get the mid-range to fall. A defensive rebound for Elevate, going the other way now. A three-pointer for Brown, no good. So we're trading misses so far here in this third quarter, going the other way, unable to finish, but drawing the foul is Peyton Benj. She will go to the line for the first free throw opportunity of this third quarter.
Yeah, and her being on the court is going to help them tremendously, and it's going to make it a whole different game because she is a strong presence inside.
First free throw, no good. So still no points here in quarter number three. And those really hurt when you are down by, at best, 5 shots right now. 0 for 2 at the line. Goes Peyton Benj. Are you kidding me? Other way now for Elevate. Michaela Epps. Deep behind the arc right now. Guarded by Sullivan. Double team comes. Shakes it off. Brown with it. Shot clock under 10. Arnold guarded heavily. Out to the wing. Shot is up by Moten. No good. Strong rebound, China Dow. Draws some contact, and one. China Dow has been everywhere so far tonight. We saw her hit a three. She's been a presence down low and right there, drawing some contact and getting the finish.
What a player. I mean, offensively, she's just had her way today off the bench. A spark off the bench. No doubt about that for Elevate.
Up to 8 points so far is China Dow and counting. Other way now, Peyton Benj draws a foul.
Just a little too much contact that time. Definitely going to get a call almost every time, that time on Brown.
Yeah, I call that eager defense. Inbound pass goes on the block. Shot is up by Mariah King. Can't get it. Rebound, who else but China Dow. A long fast break pass falls out of bounds. It'll go the other way. 39-21 your score. Just over 7 minutes to play in this third quarter. Bree Arnold with it. Guarded by Moten. Now Portia Green. Entry pass. Working with the right hand. Can't finish. Defensive rebound for Elevate. Epps going the other way. She finishes with the right hand for 2 more. 20-point lead, the largest of this game. As Jenna Sullivan trying to just chip into it. That's her first three-pointer of the night. Brown running the point for Elevate on the left wing. Pass goes to China Dow. Dow runs into some defenders, can't finish there. Portia Green trying to get something going for IBP. Layup attempt, no good, and now a whole lot of numbers for Elevate. Taking it herself and finishing through some contact is Mackenzie Telfair.
What a finish as well. Through the contact. High level of difficulty on that make.
Green guarded by Brown. Fed down low. Peyton Benj, who has been very present in this second half, but unable to get anything there. Another empty possession for IBP, and a real chance to stretch out this lead for Elevate. Into the corners, Telfair. Makes her defender jump. Now swung back around for Michaela Epps. Wide open. Wing three. Kelly Moten buries it.
And I just don't understand why there's no contest with 2 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, IBP just not making any wise choices right here. 21-point ball game. Halfway through the third. Portia Green needs it. Can't get it in and out.
And that sums up the way things are going for IBP right now.
Absolutely. Brie Arnold will try it again. No good. Another defensive rebound. Here's Epps going the other way. Mid-range jumper. Nothing there. Not a wise shot when you're up by 22 points. That's the other way now. Another miss for IBP, but it'll stay Green possession.
Yeah, IBP really struggling from behind the arc now. I mean, it was bad in the first half, and it's just become even worse here in the third. Starting to shoot themselves out of it slowly but surely. They can start to make a couple, might be able to string together some buckets as one falls there, but still, they still trail by 20.
Yeah, A.D. Williams' name I have not said much in this second half. Hits a jumper there. Now going the other way, another three-pointer for Michaela Epps. She cannot miss tonight. 49-26 your score. Green slowing things down. Can't really afford to do that. She's running out of time here. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kicked out to A.D. Williams. Her shot's no good. Rebound is tipped out to Carnathia Brown, who draws the foul with 3.5 to play in this third period. Brown will take a seat. In comes Watkins. Watkins right on cue, uncorks a deep three, can't get it. Offensive rebound, Tori Jackson. Jackson comes up empty. And a defensive rebound for IBP. A big chance here, 3 minutes to play. 23-point lead. Cannot be trimmed, an offensive rebound there for A.D. Williams. Cuts it down a little bit. Elevate not taking any time off the clock. Kelly Moten trying a three, can't get it. Now A.D. Williams with it for IBP. Moving left, finishing with the right, can't get it.
I like the idea, though.
Absolutely. You cannot take your time here at this point in the game. You need some quick points. Kelly Moten with it. She thought about it, instead hands it off to Michaela Epps. And a wide open Tyra Watkins just left.
And I'm not sure if it's the game plan at this point, but IBP has let up a couple of wide open threes in a row now. They may be just trying to give up quick shots to get quick stops, but at the same time, they're going to continue to fall at some point.
Yeah, and with this running clock, it's really starting to bleed out here. Now the fourth quarter ending rules absolutely keeps IBP in the game for as long as they'd like to be. But you really can't let that lead grow too much longer as the inbound pass goes to Deshae Cyrus. And they're going to say that was not even blocked, it was just an air ball.
Yeah, the foot was on the line too, so that was only a 2-point attempt. Just nothing great about that look.
Moten feeding it down low for Tori Jackson. Double team comes. Somebody's got to be open. And the pass to Watkins is batted out of bounds. It'll stay right here. In comes Brie Arnold, and finally Portia Green gets to take a seat. She has been very present tonight for IBP, and I believe that's her first break of the evening. Inbound goes to Evans. Into the corner for Watkins. Front rim, nothing. Offensive rebound for Tori Jackson. She can't finish off the rebound. Now going the other way for IBP. Rattling in for 2 more points. That's Peyton Benj. As IBP hits the 30 mark here, under a minute to play in the third. Unloading a three, Peyton Evans can't get it. And this Elevate team who shot excellently from 3 in the first half, 6 from 13, really can't get anything going here in the second half as IBP answers with a 3 of their own. 33 their point total now. 20 seconds to play. 49-33 your score.
Jenna Sullivan trying to shoot him back into it in this third quarter. Now 2 threes on the quarter for her.
Into the corner now, Peyton Evans trying to get an answer 3 of her own. Rattles in and out, and that's how the third quarter ends. 16-point game. Really feels like you're still in it, Tegan.
Definitely. That was a huge shot to get back into it there from Jenna Sullivan and IBP. Now, no matter what, you have a chance. As you mentioned, the Elam's ending will be huge, but until then, you have 5 minutes to try to cut into this deficit the best you can. Now, again, it's 16 points, so there's still a lot to come back from, but at the same time, with the Elam's ending, you just got to do what you can in these next 5 to try to make it a ball game.
Yeah, if they can't chip into this lead anymore, you're looking at about a 25-8 run is what IBP's going to need to will themselves back into this game. We've talked about the implications of this matchup all night. IBP was one of the hotter teams earlier on in this season. They had a tough loss to Everwise last week, and if you're rolling into the postseason with a 3-3 record and a 2-game losing skid, really not good momentum for a team that was favored to win the whole thing.
Yeah, no doubt. And it is actually 6 minutes. I don't know what I was thinking when I was saying 5, but yeah, it's a great point you make. And again, this game, the winner gets a bye in the first round of the tournament, so you don't have to play an extra game. So these next 10 minutes, if you play a little extra and end up winning, it'll pay off, as you won't have to turn around and play so quickly this weekend on what will be Sunday and the women's tournament.
Final 10 minutes of basketball set to get underway. IBP has been out of this game the entire evening. What can they do here in the final 6 minutes plus to will themselves to a win? Arnold running the point. Gets a screen from Cyrus. Arnold moving left. Can't finish, draws the foul.
Solid take that time, able to get to the free throw line.
Yeah, I'd like to see her go with the left hand instead of the right in that situation, but drawing the foul nonetheless. First free throw is good. And that has certainly killed IBP so far tonight. We have seen miss after miss from the charity stripe. 2 for 2 goes Bree Arnold. Exactly what the doctor ordered here for IBP. It's a 14-point game with 9 minutes on the clock. Peyton Evans top of the key. Gets it right back. Now China Dow, a deep 3. You bet! China Dow has been electric tonight. Another 3-pointer for her. 52-35 your score. Bree Arnold slowing things down. Pass on the block from Mariah King. Her layup misses. Brown with it once again. China Dow, she feels like a hot hand, but can't drain it that time.
Yeah, a heat check for sure that time from Donald, but how can you blame her?
No, I mean, you're up this big, you're shooting like that. I'd do the exact same thing. Mariah King moving quickly, finishing with the left hand. 2 more points for IBP. Epps with it on the left wing. Now back out to China Dow. No heat check there. Instead, Peyton Evans. A 3-pointer of her own, no good. Trying to go coast to coast is IBP. Instead, excellent defense from Peyton Evans. Tipping it out of bounds. It'll stay here, but heck of a play from Peyton Evans to prevent the easy layup. Seven and a half to play. That means 3.5 before the Elam ending. A 3-pointer from Peyton Benj, no good. Michaela Epps, the strong board. Going the other way now, takes it herself. A 3-pointer from the top of the key, drains it. Michaela Epps, who averaged 13 points in her college career, has been lighting it up tonight for Elevate. Now a steal going the other way. Drawing the foul is China Dow. She'll go to the line, under 7 to play, and an 18-point lead for Elevate.
Now a chance to make it 20 again, and all of a sudden IBP able to cut it to 14. It's going to bounce back up to a 20-point deficit with just over 6 to play by the time these free throws wrap up.
First free throw doinks off the front rim.
18 Williams back into the game for Indy. Check that.
A.D. Williams back in the game as Jenna Sullivan takes a seat. And I don't know why at this point in the game you would sit a shooter like Jenna Sullivan, who has really been the only answer from behind the arc. Dow 0 for 2 from the line. Score remains the same. Mariah King down low for Benj. That one's batted out of bounds. IBP not getting any calls that they feel they deserve tonight. Inbound goes to Williams, who just checked back into this game. A.D. Williams feeding down low for Mariah King. King weaving through bodies, can't finish. And that ball will trickle out of bounds and go the direction of Elevate. Only a few more possessions for either team ahead of the Elam ending. Telfair taking her time. Back to Epps. Now fed down low. They're really swinging the rock right now. Epps tries a three, front rim, nothing. Heck of an offensive rebound attempt from Epps, trying to clean up her own mess, but instead it goes back into the hands of the Indy Black professionals. Going the other way now, Peyton Benj puts it up, drawing the foul, and she will go to the line. We are so close to this Elam ending. These points are much needed for IBP.
Yeah, these are must-haves here from the green, from a free throw shooter that already missed her first 2 attempts to start the half.
First free throw is money.
Kelly Mountain into the game for Elevate Indianapolis.
Kelly Moten checks back in as Mackenzie Telfair takes a seat. 2 for 2 at the line. 55-39 your score, 4 minutes to play here. Next dead ball will be a very important dead ball. We'll see if IBP elects to just take a timeout if they can get a bucket here. In the corner. Benj no good. Rebound Elevate. Pushing in the corner for Epps. Back out for Brown. And a wide open Peyton Evans uncorks one, no good. That foul is going to be called on Kelly Moten. That'll bring us to the Elam ending. So should be 64 your goal.
Portion of our game. Our target score is 64. The first team to reach 64 points wins the game.
So this is a steep mountain here for IBP.
A 25-8 run is what it's going to have to be.
Yeah. And the way they're playing tonight, I'm not sure if that's in the cards. Benj with it. Pump fakes at the corner, driving and drawing the foul. And the chance for the first points of the Elam ending.
2 shots.
First free throw rattles off. Benj goes 50% from the line. It's a 15-point ball game here with 64 your goal. Elevate just 3 3-pointers away from sealing the deal. And there's number 1, Kelly Moten, on a deep 3. Puts Elevate at 58 points. They need an answer, and there it is. No good. A wide open layup from Bree Arnold. Just can't get the roll. Going the other way now is Michaela Epps. And I'm Elevate. I'm just shooting it until we miss. Instead, there's China Dow. A little reckless on the layup, can't get it. Portia Green feeding it down low for Peyton Benj. She can't get the lay. Portia Green with an offensive rebound, tries a 3-pointer of her own, no good. And a defensive rebound for Elevate here. They're 6 points away. Dow double teamed. Makes the wise choice, gets it back out to Epps. Now fed down low, that's Brown who has her shot blocked. It's Bree Arnold taking her time. Now Portia Green, top of the key. Guarded by Dow. Fed inside for Benj. Benj makes a nice move. Has it blocked at the rim by Kelly Moten. Now going the other way. Pass a little bit too strong. And a foul called on A.D. Williams.
Foul A.D. Williams, her third, team second.
58-40 the score here. We're in the Elam ending. 64 points is your goal. It has been all Elevate Indianapolis here tonight as they look to go 5-1 on the regular season. Kelly Moten trying a 3, buries it once again. Elevate is a bucket away from their 5th victory of the season. And what can IBP do but hope for a miracle? It's A.D. Williams with the ball. Taking her time across the timeline. Hands it off to Peyton Benj. Benj guarded by Michaela Epps. Benj driving. Can't get it with the left hand, and man, have they been unlucky tonight. Wide open layups just not falling for IBP, and that one falls out of bounds. It'll be Orange basketball. Who will take the last shot for Elevate? Michaela Epps unloads one. Well short. That one did not look good out of the hand.
Yeah, no, a little left even if it got there.
Yeah. Green kicks it out to Mariah King, whose 3-pointer no good. Defensive rebound by Brown. Brown has Epps. Epps makes a man miss. Back in the corner for Peyton Evans. Evans driving. She's got a wide open layup and she can't finish. My goodness, we got a missing layup epidemic here at the City League in crunch time. 3-pointer from IBP is no good. And the Indy Black Professionals will call timeout.
And I think IBP is kind of just prolonging something that we all know the outcome of at this point.
You never know. I mean, this is the beauty of the Elam ending is you cannot run out of time. But they,
I mean, at this point, what is it?
Good.
24-2 run is what they need?
That's what they need. 24-2 is what they need to do.
I mean, anything is possible, right?
I heard that one time. On deck for game 2 will be Remax, Fillyaw, and Henninger taking on Midwest Cash Offer. A couple of teams who have had kind of a skid to start this year, playing good basketball, just not able to get the wins so far to this season. So I think that tonight's going to be a really fun game. Despite the records, we got a couple of excellent basketball teams. And the nightcap is what I'm real excited about. The number 1 team in the men's league, that's Press Play Gaming Lounge, who's currently 3-0, taking on Mambos Cheesesteak Grill, a team that I predicted to win the whole thing in the Men'sville at one point. We are back from the timeout, 61-40 your score, as a few extra lights come on here at the Bonner Fitness and Learning Center. Bree Arnold does the inbound for IBP. It goes to Green, now to A.D. Williams. Williams guarded by Evans. Kicked out for Arnold, whose three's no good. Strong rebound, China Dow. And she'll take it herself here in what could be the final possession of the ballgame. She keeps her footing there, fighting through some contact on the handoff. Now Peyton Evans guarded tightly. Here comes the double team. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Dow has to heave it up. Ooh, just misses on the bank.
That would have been a fun way to end it.
Absolutely. Now going the other end now is IBP. And they're going to say that was tipped on its way out of bounds.
That would have been a fun way to end it.
Absolutely. Now going the other end now is IBP. And they're going to say that was tipped on its way out of bounds. Green with it. To the wing. That's Peyton Benge. Her three no good. Going the other way now. Epps thought about it. Instead, there's Peyton Evans. Buries it. And that's your ball game. 64-40, your final score. Peyton Evans with the dagger to end it. It was elevate Indianapolis the whole night. Not a whole lot you can say about this one if you're IBP. You're heading into the postseason, a 3-3 team. Tegan, what'd you see?
Yeah, you go into the postseason. I think you got to kind of just wipe this one off your slate, right? Look at it as a whole new season, a whole new tournament, and a fresh start, and that's exactly what they'll be able to get. And that's what's so great about the City League. You can have a horrible regular season and still win the championship. So not that this was a horrible regular season by any means. 500, you will always take that. Yeah, not the ending you wanted if you're IBP, but nonetheless, they still have a chance to win the whole thing, and they'll probably, or most definitely, be looking to do just that. So we'll see them on Sunday and see how they can bounce back.
It's Remax and Midwest Cash Offer on the other end of this break. It'll be Tegan Duke on play-by-play. I'll do a little bit of color. We'll be right back.
Bethel Clark is first, team second.
Yeah, put your headset on. It might be on within the next minute or so.
Welcome back to the City League Indy. I am Tegan Duke, alongside me Noah Boudouris, where Cam Hafner has caught fire for the Midwest cash offer, and they have themselves a 21-9 lead over Remax, Fillyaw, and Henninger.
Yeah, we had a bit of a court-wide Wi-Fi malfunction, but we're back for the time being. And so far, it has been all Midwest cash offer.
Yeah, it started out with a Leland Walker 3, followed by a Charlie Williams 3, and then Cam Hafner kind of erupted from behind the arc, finding 3 triples. So Walker will bring it across the timeline for Midwest cash offer. Hafner once again almost had it again. Just rolls around and out. Pushing the other way. Now at the top of the key. Trying to find Travis Clark inside. He's able to find it. Now kicks it out. Top of the key triple. That one's long. Clark tips it back up and home. Clark very active inside early on.
Yeah, Clark, a guy who can really do it all at any end of the court. When he gets going, he is very dangerous for Remax.
Christian Perkins able to get that mid-range jumper to fall, so now 23-12 is the lead for Midwest cash offer. Hafner takes that one away as they try to find Clark. Now up to Walker. That one's taken away as Walker tried to dump it off to Smith. They push it the other way. Right-hand layup for Travis Clark. 9-point lead for cash offer and Hafner, who has it at the top of the key. Drives inside, off of 2 feet, goes up, puts it home off the window. Right hand, left side, scoop layup. Cam Hafner has it going at every level here in the first quarter. 3 minutes and counting to play in the first. 25-14 is the score. That one's tipped away and now driven inside for Travis Clark, who continues to eat on the inside and really the only positive right now for Remax.
Yeah, it really feels like it's been all MCO so far, but Clark, part of that effort, chipping it down to just a single-digit lead right now.
Corner 3, no good. Both teams playing with no bench at the moment, so 5v5. As that one's no good off the left wing. Clark gets his own miss. Oh my goodness, Travis Clark doing it all for Remax inside. Williams brings it up to the left wing for Midwest cash offer. He dribbles a couple times, gets to a bump fade, can't get it to go off the front of the iron, and pushing the other way is Remax. Left-hand layup, yes.
And And just like that, 5-point ball game as we approach under 2 to play.
Walker finds Christian Perkins that time on a layup on the right side. So now a 7-point lead for Cash Offer, 27-20 with 1:40 to go and counting. Bump fade, that one. Marcus Fillyaw able to get it to go off the window. A fading away jump shot. Gets crafty with it as Walker works off a screen. Now tries to find Williams. It's taken away. A run-out layup is good, and now just a 3-point lead as Sean Johnson cuts into this Midwest Cash Offer lead. Smith has it right wing. He pulls up. Can't get it to go. Travis Clark has it at the top of the key. Now moves it. Left wing triple. This one's knotted up at 27 apiece. Patterson knocks that one down with ease. Hafner has it left wing. Fakes the pass, steps back. That triple, can't get it to go, rattles it out. Swung inside to Clark, now tipped back. Spin move, left hand layup, you bet! Manson with a tough take that time. Leland Walker gets it. Free throw line floater short, tries to get his own miss, but he tips it away. Jalen Manson has it right wing. He's looking to hold for the last shot. Remax leads 29-27. Tries to make his move, fumbles it, now gets it back. Double team comes, he keeps with it. Double team comes again, it's stolen away. 3 seconds and counting to go. Walker looks for it, can't find it. And that is how the first quarter will end. 29-27 is the lead for Remax, Fillyaw, and Henninger.
Way to find second gear in the end of that first quarter. I mean, when we got back on the stream, it was a comfortable MCO lead, but Remax clawing themselves back into this. Heck of an effort.
No doubt. Don't go anywhere. We will be back for the second quarter of action. 10 minutes on the clock. 2-point lead for Remax. We are back with the second quarter action here at the City League. As Remax has it at the top of the key, now moving it into Travis Clark. He kicks it out right wing. Now back to Clark. It's stolen away by Leland Walker. Showtime for Leland Walker on the other end. 29-29. It's all knotted up. Manson has it right wing. Now moves it to the top of the key. Step back triple. That one's short.
Yeah, Fillyaw not shown to be a strong three-point shooter. That does not stop him from taking looks from behind the arc.
Christian Perkins gets the left-hand layup to go. And Midwest Cash Offer takes the lead back. 31-29 is the score. Johnson has it left wing. Works off the screen from Clark. Steps back, now finds Clark. His left wing triple. Can't get it to go, rolls out. Cam Hafner has it, bringing it across the timeline. He has it right wing. Johnson guarding him. He moves in and out. Now moves it back to Williams. Hesitates on the triple, now drives in. Picks it up at the top of the key, looks for Walker, can't find it. Now he hands it off. That right-hand layup is no good. Long, rebounded out. And Perkins has it. He moves it to Walker, back to Hafner. His right wing triple, no. Clark over to Manson. Manson pulls up from deep. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, the thing with Midwest Cash Offer right now, they've really lost control of this ball game, but they're doing all the right things. We're seeing good ball movement. We're seeing strong rebounding, well-advised shots. They just can't knock them down.
Walker drives in, goes up strong. Right-hand layup, yes. 33-29 now. Leland Walker getting it going in the third. A nice pass that time, however. Manson able to find Clark for the right-hand layup, and the deficit's back to 2. Left wing Perkins drives inside. Can't get the layup to go. He's going to go to the line, however, for 2 shots and try to earn them the hard way.
It's been a very physical brand of basketball for these two teams thus far. Not surprised to see a little bit of contact as Perkins goes up for the layup.
His first is pure, so now a 3-point lead for MCO. Second no good. Williams unable to tap that one out. Up the floor it goes. Right-hand layup, yes. Housley with a tough take that time. Perkins backing his way in and finishing with the left-hand hook. 3-point lead for Midwest Cash Offer. That mid-range shot is no good. Christian Smith has it for MCO. Moves it to Williams. He gives it back to him. Now back, no, stolen away. Active hands. And that time nearly turned over. Left wing triple for Johnson. Can't get it to go. Bounces over the backboard. And it'll go the other way.
Timeout, Remax.
So a timeout with 6:37 to go. Remax wants to talk things over as they trail 33-36 in the second period.
Yeah, this is a much-needed timeout, I think, for both these teams. You mentioned neither one of these squads has a bench player right now. It's going to be a game of who can just run the marathon first between these two squads who we didn't have a chance to mention it due to our lack of pregame, but have not had a strong season thus far. Midwest Cash Offer entering tonight 1-2 on the season, coming off a loss against Pace. That was a 82-80 shootout. And then Remax, Fillyaw, and Henninger 0-3 on the year. They suffered a 10-point defeat to press play last week. These teams are cold and they are very short-staffed.
Yeah, no doubt about that one. As they both have no bench at the moment. So,
and we even see with Remax right now, number 91, that is not Chris Housley. The name Patterson keeps being mentioned at every make that he has. So we have a rental player, I believe, playing on behalf of Chris Housley. Will Mathieson, the big name missing from this Remax squad. He has been a delightfully present big for the squad all season. So they're playing small ball tonight, all night.
Williams gets the miss, picks it up, swings it to Hafner from the corner, can't get it to go. Beautiful pass as Hafner picks up the loose change, puts it up. Scary fall, but he'll go to the free throw line as he was fouled and try to make it a 5-point lead.
Yeah, that was almost an MJ-like layup attempt right there. His back was to the rim. He was just kind of trying to spin it off, but no dice.
Keep Hafner at the line, June 2.
Hafner able to knock it down as there's a baby on the loose on the baseline.
Yeah, I thought baby race wasn't until halftime.
Hafner able to knock them both down, so a 5-point lead with just over 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Manson has it across the timeline for Remax. Right wing moves it to the top of the key. That triple is pure. Patterson knocks it down. Patterson's getting going, and now just a 2-point deficit for Remax. Perkins inside. Nice pass to Williams. Right-hand finish. One more time. Can't get it to go. Right wing Williams. Can't get it to go. It's short. The rebound will go to Midwest Cash Offer. That layup. Yes.
Reed.
Johnson nearly loses it and does.
Yeah, that's one of the side effects of playing with only 5 guys. You just see the pure look of exhaustion from Sean Johnson.
We're going to see that a lot more in the second half as well.
Absolutely.
Again, no bench, so a full game for both sides. Not a great look going into the playoffs either, where you need fresh legs, as Williams unable to finish that one.
Well, at least you can rest your guys heading into this weekend.
Johnson has it left wing. Gets inside. That one's tapped around. Leland Walker one more time in the open floor, able to finish it. So now a 44-36 lead for Midwest Cash Offer, who despite having a losing record does have a positive point differential. So keep that in mind. They're a sneaky team with sneaky talent. That one's threaded inside. Clark standing out of bounds. Nothing's called. Really shocked that he got away with that one. As Patterson left wing triple, no. Hafner has it in the backcourt. Pushing up, goes around Patterson with a spin move, now finds his teammate Walker left wing triple, can't get it to go, it's long. Williams so gassed that he just got back on defense, didn't even go for the loose ball.
Yeah, these guys are playing LA Fitness basketball right now. Pure exhaustion from both sides. Just praying for that halftime buzzer.
Clark lays it in. And the positive for both sides is, of course, that the other side only has 5 as well. As a left wing triple can't find anything. And that is a result of tired legs, unable to knock that one down. Travis Clark has it at the high post. He swings it out. Fillyaw unable to knock it down. Cam Hafner pushing the other way for Midwest Cash Offer. He pulls up. He knocks it down from the volleyball line. Hafner limitless range. Able to get his unit back up to a 9-point lead. That one stolen away by Williams. Looking up the floor. He's going to settle down and give it off to his teammate Smith in the backcourt. He brings it across half court. Finds Williams. A little back and forth for an 11-point lead and a timeout from Remax as they are gassed.
Yeah, a much-needed timeout here. MCO started this ball game on a massive run, and then we saw Remax claw themselves back into it. But right now it is all Midwest Cash Offer, and this is the worst time to let your opponent go on a run. When you're approaching halftime, you cannot let them win those final 2 minutes. And right now it is an 11-point ball game, not at all where you want to be if you were Remax.
Yeah, I'd completely agree. And if you're Remax, you got to keep fighting. This breather will be huge as they can catch their breath, get the ability to reset things coming back on the floor. But Midwest Cash Offer gets up to an 11-point lead, and they're a really talented team. Of course, Leland Walker playing at Wyoming, he averaged over 13 points a game in college at the D1 level. So he's no joke, no slouch. And then Charlie Williams, of course, playing at William and Mary. He went to the same high school as Noah and I at Carmel, and he was a stud there as well. So, you know, I think they have a lot of talent. Hafner, of course.
Absolutely.
Another Hamilton County guy, not going to mention that school's name because, you know.
I have no issue with Westfield. I had zero school spirit in high school. I could care less about Carmel basketball.
And that makes one of us, because I was definitely...
And I'm very glad Andrew Garrison isn't here to slap me for that comment.
Right wing triple is long, and Clark puts it in with the left hand. So now just a 9-point lead for Midwest Cash Offer. Cross half court, now has it at the top of the key. Steps back, nice move from Walker. Looks to pull up, then hesitates and swings it back out. Top of the key, that one's stolen away. Patterson with active hands, looks for his teammate. What a pass!
And way to come out of the timeout if you're Remax. Getting it down to a 7-point lead and not letting this thing get out of control ahead of halftime.
Williams left wing, can't leave him open, and that's a mistake. Charlie Williams knocks down the triple, and it's back to 10 for MCO. Clark has it inside, looking to back down. Now, another nice pass. Now back to Clark. He puts it up and in with the left hand. He is very impressive inside with his finishing.
Yeah, in the absence of Will Mathieson right now, Travis Clark is playing the center position right now for Remax.
Corner triple, you bet, from Christian Smith. Smith heating up. Johnson has it, nearly loses it. Active hands. That layup is pure. Jalen Manson able to finish it home. 55-46, 45 seconds to go in the first half. Hafner acts like he wants the screen, then finally uses it. Right wing, another one, can't get it to go. It's long bounces over to Johnson with 35 seconds to go. He pulls up from deep. He connects from deep. It's a 6-point ball game with 25 seconds to go, and now does Walker try to push or hold for the last shot? It looks like they're going to slow it down and get one.
Yeah, good call here from MCO. Remax has all the momentum right now in this final possession. Just hold for the last bucket.
Walker loves these type of moments. He uses the screen, gets to the left wing, pulls up. Can't get it to go. As it was a little long that time, so we will go to the break. Midwest Cash Offer leads 55-49. Don't go anywhere as we have a second half of action coming up. Back for a second half. We are back for a second half of action in the City League. Jalen Manson brings it across the timeline and moves it to the left side. Remax trails by 6. Can't make it 3 as that one's tapped around. Leland Walker pushes. He's doing what he does best as a right-hand layup for Cam Hafner makes it 8. Fillyaw has it top of the key, now looks to drive in. Moves it over to Manson. Manson has it right wing, drives inside. Stops on 2 feet, fades away and can't get it to go. Smith pushes the other way from Midwest Cash Offer. Hafner has it left wing. He pulls up. Unable to hit. Going the other way is Manson. He pulls up. He's able to knock it down. Manson having himself a night.
Yeah, Manson noticeably missing from last week's game for Remax. They suffered a 10-point loss to press play. Good to see the young man back and making shots.
Manson with 14 points on the night. Williams drives inside, stops on 2 feet. He's able to pull up and knock it down on the fadeaway leaner. 12 points now for him as Johnson laces a corner triple.
These guys are not looking quite as tired as they were at the end of the first half.
Fresh legs for both sides as that turnaround floater is able to go for Christian.
The defense might be a little tired.
Walker reaches in, able to recover. Good defense, but not good enough. Manson with a tough take to his left hand. Walker has it, hesitates top of the key, steps back, his triple, you bet! Leland Walker getting into his bag to start the second half. Left wing, it's Manson. Looking inside for Clark, it's taken away by Williams. Williams pushing the pace for Midwest Cash Offer. He pulls up, he knocks it down.
And that's the advantage of having a true center in this game tonight, is that you're letting Charlie Williams feast both defensively and offensively when there's nobody of his size to take him on.
Clark swings it. Johnson pump fakes, works off the dribble, gives it back to Clark. Now to the top of the key, a deep triple. That one's long. Rebound Williams, tips it over to his teammate. That's Christian Perkins. Gives it off to Walker. That's stolen away. Right hand layup, yes. Tough take by Jalen Manson. Active hands, able to turn it into 2 points. 8-point lead now for the red team. Pull up from Williams. You bet. Charlie Williams having himself a start of the third quarter, and it's an 11-point lead for Midwest Cash Offer.
And he's shooting it confidently, too. There's no hesitation. Once he gets an open look, he's draining it.
Clark has it top of the key. Pump fakes a pass, then works to his left. Works into the free throw line, now gets all the way inside and finger rolls one home. Walker pushes the other way, trying to keep it active. Gets to the right wing, finds Williams, no hesitation, can't get it to go. Rebound tipped along, nearly knocked out of bounds, but Fillyaw will slow it down and move it to Clark on the left wing. Working on Williams. He backs Williams down. Looks to get to his left hand. Steps back, can't get the floater, touches both sides of the rim before falling out. That pass is tipped, but finds the teammate, and count it! And a foul, Christian Perkins. The Cornell basketball player able to get it to go and go to the line for one more. An 11-point lead, trying to make it 12 with just over 6 to go in the third.
Yeah, both these teams really came out of halftime firing. There wasn't a true set momentum here to start this third quarter, but right now MCO is really making their presence known. This lead is up to double digits, and an offensive rebound on the free throw could be trouble.
Williams too much as Hafner goes up. He's bumped, unable to finish it. Clark not going to give up too easy of a layup that time. Good defense. Of course, gives up the foul, so. An opportunity to make it a 13-point lead for Hafner. He's unable to do that as he's unable to convert on the first of 2.
Yeah, looked a little rushed on that one. Just caught the front rim.
Nothing but net on the second, so a 12-point Cash Offer lead with just over 5 to play in the third. Fillyaw has it top into Clark, backing down Williams. Works to his right hand, puts it off the glass, can't get it to go. Williams corrals the rebound. Pushing across the timeline is Williams. Left wing, hands it off to his teammate. No hesitation on that triple that can't go. Oh my goodness, Christian Perkins on the follow. Walker steals it but slips out of bounds. Not the guy you want to see go down, but he's able to hop up just fine.
Well, tonight there's nobody that you want to see go down because there's nobody on the bench to take his place. We're going to wipe up that slippery spot.
What an effort by Christian Perkins on the slam. 14 points is the lead now for Midwest Cash Offer. Right wing, Patterson pump fakes now inside to Clark, working on Williams. Right wing triple, that one's pure. And it's all Jalen Manson for Remax.
Yeah, that's what they're going to need if Remax wants to get themselves into this game. Somebody's got to step up and just shoot the lights out of the gym.
As he steals it away, 17 points and counting, he finds his teammate left wing, rattles it out. Tipped up to Hafner. Hafner pushing the pace. He finds Williams, trying to find Hafner. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Midwest Cash Offer. Hafner inbounds on the baseline. Walker, what a move! Leaves it in on the left-hand side.
Somebody's got to step up defensively for Remax. There has been no answers on the other end.
Clark, a beast inside, looks for his teammate, finds him. Manson falls to the ground, turns it over. Hafner, 3-on-2 opportunity for Cash Offer. Driving in and great defense. Unable to stay in is Fillyaw, but either way stops the press. And the numbers push for Cash Offer, so now we'll reset things along the baseline. Inbounds goes into Williams deep on the right wing. He hands it off to Walker. Moves it to the left wing, now over to Williams. No hesitation from deep. You bet, Charlie Williams all over the floor on the offensive end and defensive end for Cash Offer here tonight. Fillyaw steps back, right wing triple, nothing but air that time. Hafner gives it off to Walker, and he moves it up the floor for Cash Offer. Looks inside, tipped away by Clark, pushing up is Johnson. 1-on-2, lays it up left hand, gets it to go. Now a 14-point lead for Cash Offer. They have numbers. Move it to the corner, nearly turned over, thrown into Johnson's chest and out of bounds. It'll stay with Cash Offer. Williams has it left wing, fakes the pass, drives in, stops on 2 feet behind the back. He loses it. Fillyaw on the run out. Nobody near him. Right hand layup, you bet. Easiest bucket of the night for either side right there. Is all day to lay that one home.
And a much-needed bucket there just to stop the bleeding a little bit for Remax.
Christian Smith drives in, puts it up and in with the right hand. Tough finish. He's hobbled after the make. Not a good sign for either side with no bench. Manson, right wing. Fillyaw inside to Johnson. Pulls up. Can't get it to go. Clark right hand layup. You bet. Such a strong presence on the post.
They're going to call timeout for another slippery spot here on the floor. How about this defense tonight and the lack of it? 82-70 your score. It's not even the end of the third. 82 is not even typically a final score for most of these games.
It's a great point, and I think the most important thing and what both teams are thinking about right now is thank you for pointing that out. Whoever pointed it out most likely needed to catch their breath because that was an opportunity for both sides to try to catch their breath for the moment. As top of the key, the Hezzy pull-up can't fall. Christian Perkins with that shot. Manson brings it across the court for Remax. Left wing, steps back behind his back, spins, finds Fillyaw. That triple's long. Williams gets the rebound, pushes it up to Walker. He turns around, slams it home with the right hand. Leland Walker, what a finish. Manson responds with the right-hand floater. Now Walker across half court to the left wing. Hesitation, gets to his left side, hands it off. That one's laid in by Christian Perkins.
They've got to get a defensive stop at some point, you'd figure.
14-point lead up to 86 for MCO. Clark has it left wing. Hesitates, then pulls up. Knocks it down, Travis Clark. What a player he's been all season long for Remax. Perkins has it, drives inside. Strong take, but can't get it to go. Back the other way. That layup is up and through. Manson right hand, left side. The lead is just 9. Walker once again holding for one last shot. 10 seconds and counting to go now as Cashoffer has possession to end the third quarter. Walker has it right wing, hands it off to Hafner. Hafner top of the key, drives inside, left hand, can't get it to go. Fillyaw tips it out, and that is how the third quarter will end. Midwest Cashoffer reads Remax, Fillyaw, and Henninger 86-77. And don't go anywhere, as we will be back for your final quarter of action here in the City League in Indianapolis. We are back for the fourth quarter action here in the last night of regular season games before tomorrow, of course, here at the City League. Walker in the backcourt looking to bring it across the timeline and will for Cashoffer. Hafner has it top of the key. Drives inside, now looks for the corner. That triple, can't get it to go. Manson gets the rebound and takes it up for Remax.
Remax is going to really need to get off to a hot start in this fourth quarter because their defense has been struggling all night.
Clark gives it back to Manson. Manson top of the key, looks inside for Clark, finds him. He turns around, gets the hook up and through.
That's a great start. Your bread and butter guy right there in Travis Clark doing what he does best.
Walker pulls up, right wing, can't get it to go. Manson has it left wing. He hands it off to Patterson. Patterson's triple long. Hafner gets it up by 7 and hands it off to Walker. Walker pushing, looking for a teammate, finds him, left hand layup good. Christian Perkins lays it home. Fillyaw unable to connect on that one. Hafner gets the rebound and takes it across half court. Pulls up right wing, can't get it to go. Fillyaw gets the board. He pulls up from Yucatan and can't get it to go. Walker, right wing, short. Gets his own miss Hesitation, jab step, drive in. Loses possession, but he's bumped. And there will be a foul called. It'll stay with Midwest Cash Offer.
Yeah, these teams are really just trading three-point attempt misses so far in this fourth quarter. Somebody's got to break out of this offensive slump. You were thinking for a while these teams could hit the century mark, but right now they are slowing that pace.
Hafner drives in, and it just blocked away. Walker finds the loose change. Now finds his teammate on a right-hand layup, and a tough finish from Christian Smith. 90-79 is the lead. Under 8 minutes to play now. Is Manson working on Hafner. Looks inside. It's stolen away by Walker. Walker in the fast break opportunity. Oh, he tried to slam it home with a windmill and can't put it away. As that layup is pure on the other end.
That is not what you do in that situation. The lead is not big enough to be trying those kinds of dunks. Hopefully it does not come back to bite MCO.
That triple is long. It goes to Johnson up the floor to Manson. Manson pulls up, left wing. It's pure. Just a 6-point lead as Leland Walker calls for a timeout. And so Midwest Cash Offer will talk things over with just over 7 minutes to play and a 6-point lead. 3 minutes away from the Elam's ending.
Yeah, I hate to see it or say it, but I really hope that Leland Walker missed dunk does not come back to bite them. It's a situation where you're totally okay just laying it in, but a very quick swing of events, Remax makes it a 6-point game.
Walker encouraging his teammates on the bench, however, as you see Cam Hafner definitely puffing away on that sideline. Has some deep breaths from each side, to say the least, on the benches. No bench for either side, so 40 minutes of action for every single player on the floor.
We see members of Mambos Cheesesteak Grill getting set on the sideline. They are due up next as they take on Press Play Gaming Lounge for the nightcap game in just a few minutes.
As Christian Smith does have it on the left wing. He works it inside, now finds Walker right wing. Moves it out, left wing triple, that one's nowhere close. Clark gets the board and hands it off to Manson. Manson, right wing, working on Hafner. Goes to drive in, fades away, puts it up, and finally gets the foul. Late whistle.
Foul on Hafner, his first, team's first.
Yeah, a late whistle, but a worthy whistle there. And free throws at this point of the game really just claws you closer to that Elam ending. We'll see how far these two free throws can dip this clock. But we're not looking at too many more possessions for MCO to compound this lead before we get our target score.
He's able to knock down both, so just a 4-point lead for a team that just led by 20. Cash Offer gets it inside, right-hand floater, gets it to go. Christian Smith able to put it home. Johnson gets it. Right wing, makes a move on his defender. Inside, what a move, can't finish it, however. Is up the other way, Hafner gets it. Has numbers, Williams, corner triple. Can't get it to go, a good shot online, just couldn't fall. 6-point lead, just over 5 minutes. Fillyaw bounces around and pops out of the hoop.
Yeah, Marcus Fillyaw still looking for his first three-pointer of the night.
Walker gets to his right hand, moves it to his teammate left-hand layup. Fouled. He'll go to the free throw line, and that was Christian Perkins, who's been very active.
We are under 5 minutes on the clock right here. If Walker can hold on to the ball a little bit extra, we will have our target score very, very soon, as there are more wet spots on the court.
First is up and true, so 7-point lead now for Cash Offer, 30 seconds and counting. Should be one more possession for Remax after this free throw, and that should do it. That one's short, so Fillyaw, if they go quick, Midwest might get one more opportunity. Fillyaw gives it up to Clark, pulls up, that's a quick trigger. So Cash Offer does have one opportunity to extend this lead before playing the Elam's ending. Walker has it top of the key. Pulls up top of the key. He's fouled on the three, and he will go to the line. But Noah, something that they could have done, I'm not sure if they're out of timeouts or not, but you don't see a coach on the sideline. A lot of times when there's coaches on the sideline, they call a timeout in that situation.
Yeah.
That way you get the possession under 4 minutes. Now, even if he hits all three of these free throws, they're still going to have to add 9 more points to 96.
Yeah, that timeout is a massive strategy for both sides because, like you said, you can either use it to get the extra possession, or if you are trailing and you get that bucket, you prevent the other team from extending that target number. But the bigger issue for me right now is fouling the three-point shooter because that is a massive swing, potentially putting this game into a double-digit lead, approaching the Elam ending.
Yeah, it's almost guaranteed that they will be playing to 105.
We have reached the eliminating portion of our game. Now our target score is 105. The first team to reach 105 wins the game.
This is far and away the highest scoring City League game I have gotten to be a part of. 105 points your target is a ludicrous number.
It's kind of like an NBA game got going on here. That corner three for Patterson is pure. So just like that, it's a game again. 7-point lead for Midwest Cash Offer. Into Williams it goes. Williams backing down Clark. Looking to get to his right hand, and that's his spot. He can't finish it, however. Great defense by Clark. That one up to Johnson. He stops it with 3 defenders back with him. He drives inside now, kicks it out. That left wing triple bounces out. A great look that time, just unable to finish it was Manson. Inside they go. That is a tough finish from Perkins. Now 7 points away from winning this one. Patterson quick trigger. That one unable to go.
Yeah, they needed that one. You're starting to get into crunch time when you're trailing in this situation. Every bucket counts.
And Christian Perkins just putting his head down and saying, I'm going to go win my team this game. Is trying to score 4 straight if he's able to knock these down from the charity stripe.
Shooting 2.
First one is up and through. It's a pure shot on the first, so now 6 points away is MCO.
That's 2 shots, Tegan.
Indeed it is, and it'll be 2 shots, 1 3 and a 2 now instead of 2 threes as they hit 100. That triple from Manson is short. Williams grabs it. Hafner as Midwest Cash Offer starting to smell it. Walker corner triple. Oh, can't bounce home for him. Fillyaw has it across the timeline. Swings it over to Clark. Back to Fillyaw. Pump fake, triple, short. Rebound goes out to Cash Offer. And a foul will be called. 2 free throws coming.
Yeah, that was a situation there for Marcus Fillyaw where he wasn't quite sure if he was going to contest the shot or if he wanted to try to draw the charge, so he kind of was stuck in this in-between. Ended up getting called for the foul because of it. What is with these guys and sweating on the floor so much tonight?
Not sure, but they've had to stop it a couple of times. They may be doing it a couple extra times just to let them catch their breath.
I was just going to say that might be a quote-unquote wet spot on the floor. It's like you see those clips of March Madness referees calling timeout so that
the guys could come in.
The senior manager can get some time on the court for.
I love that
for Southern Wyoming. One of the best parts of March.
Big free throws here. Is that one unable to go? So now, no matter what, it'll take 2 more possessions. Smith's second is up and true. So now 4 points away is Cash Offer. 16 points away is Remax. Fillyaw trying to cut into that. Unable to. Here comes Christian Smith up the floor, into the corner. Driving baseline, now back to Smith. Right wing triple. Can't get it to go. Hafner on the miss. Fades away and puts it. No, can't get it to go. Manson pushes. Patterson corner triple. You bet.
It's feeling a little tighter. Single-digit lead.
Perkins to the free throw line. His pull up. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the free throw line. Left it just a little long. Now just 1 or 2 more points added to the board should make it a one-shot game to end it.
Yeah, and you hate to lose this way if you're a Remax. Yeah, it's truly been a free throw game for Cash Offer here in the home stretch. They've been playing good defense, just cannot keep their hands to themselves.
That one's good, so now any bucket will win it for Cash Offer on the other end. Patterson trying to keep him alive. Can't hit that one. Johnson, back to Johnson. Banks it home. The bank is open at 9:09 in Indianapolis, apparently.
Johnson is a pure shooter. We have not been able to see a whole lot of him taking attempts from behind the arc. Good to see it.
Leland Walker to Charlie Williams. Back to Walker, left wing. Between his legs. Gets to the free throw line. Swings it over. Corner triple to end it. Can't get it to go. Johnson gets the board, pushes the other way. Behind his back across the timeline, has it left wing. Moves it to Fillyaw inside to Clark. Right corner triple. That one's good. Jalen Manson hits the triple.
How many more defensive stops does Remax have in them?
Leland Walker looking to put an end to this one. Gives it off to Williams. His triple. Can't get it to go. Patterson gets the board. And Remax trying to chip away. Johnson's corner three. That one's long. Perkins pushing the pace, trying to put him away. Euro step floater, ball game!
Midwest Cash Offer wins the game.
Midwest Cash Offer takes the second game of the night slate with a score of 105-98. What a game.
Yeah, defense be darned tonight for both of these teams. You hate to see the collapse from Remax at the end. They really just couldn't keep their hands to themselves. MCO was able to finish it off with a whole lot of free throws, and then they got that final bucket to seal the deal. Heck of a game. Heck of an offensive effort from both squads. We'll take a quick break. I'll be back on the play-by-play for the final game of the evening. It'll be Press Play Gaming Lounge taking on Mambos Cheesesteak Grill. It was absolutely a prime-time game here at the City League. one more ball game tonight. Mambos Cheesesteak Grill coming in at 2-1, taking on the #1 team in the orange pool. That's Press Play Gaming Lounge. Noah Boudouris, Tegan Duke with you here for the nightcap. Moments away from tip. A couple of excellent basketball teams here on display for the 9 o'clock game. It's currently 9:17 p.m. from the Fitness Zone in Indianapolis. The teams shake hands and get set for a good one. We've had 2 fun games already, hoping that the third one is just as entertaining.
I expect it to be just that. 2 great teams, as you mentioned. 2 teams we could very easily see facing up against each other in the championship this weekend. So it'll be interesting to see who can come out on top of this one and kind of put a statement win on their resume before the postseason comes around.
We get set for the tip. It'll be, looks like Jason Peace and Trayvon Blewett doing the honors here. We are underway here for game number 3. Adams taking it himself and finishing for 2 points to start the ball game. Other end of the court now, Press Play, trying to answer quickly. Nothing there, rebound Meeks. Kicked out, Darius Adams. Gets the screen from Peace. Adams driving, kicks it out. 3-pointer on its way, buried. Tyshawn Johnson with it. Product of Pike High School lets one go, no good. Darius Adams unloads a deep 3 and buries it for 3 more. Quickly, 8-0 your score. Mambos in front.
Adams with 6 quick points, 2 triples.
Jonathan Pittman can't get it. Rebound John Hart. Gets it over to Darius Adams. Adams tries it again, buries it again. 11-0 your score, not even 2 minutes into the ball game. Henson the ball carrier. Driving left side, camera flashing in his face, and he gets 2 points on the mid-range J. Adams driving right hand, can't get the drop. And a defensive rebound for Press Play, trickles out of bounds. Tyshawn Johnson not able to handle the pass.
Yeah, just a little too much for Johnson that time, as you know he is a stud, however, as he can definitely fill it up, average 12.5 points a game at South Alabama.
In the corner. 3 ball on its way from Antoine Whedon, no good. Rebound Trayvon Blewett. He finds Tyshawn Johnson. The Red Devil puts it up, no good. Rebound Blewett. And the former Xavier basketball player averaged nearly 16 points there. He gets 2 more points. 11-4 your score.
Yeah. All Big East 3-time. The foul will be called.
Yeah, Adams draws the foul there. He will shoot a couple of free throws.
Adams the line for Mambos, shooting 2.
But I mean, you got to be quite the player to be 3-time All Big East.
Absolutely.
Sure. Another guy who made a name for himself after coming out of Park Tudor, kind of like Yogi Ferrell.
Big Yogi Ferrell guy.
As am I.
Sinks them both, 13-point game, or 13-4 game, excuse me. Henson with it on the right side. He uncorks a deep 3, in and out. Here's Darius Adams. Now to Antoine Whedon. He's got a full head of steam. Tries to finish on the left side with the right hand. Can't get it. Now for Press Play. In the corner. Gatson unable to sink the 3. Adams going the other direction now for Mambos. Hesitates, tries to drive, gets double teamed, pass behind his back, nearly finds a defender. Now the pass back to him, intercepted by press play, and Tyshawn Johnson with an easy lay-in.
That was a great job by Jonathan Pittman, getting the steal and pushing it up the floor.
13-6 your score here, 6 minutes to play in this opening quarter. Wing three from the left side, that's good.
The second one of those he's gotten just wide open. He's not going to miss on those opportunities.
Henson with it, right block, fades away and buries it.
He's so dangerous in that mid-range. He's able to elevate and knock it down at such a high rate.
Shaking off his defender, a third three-pointer, you bet.
And that is just pure strength. And the ability to bump a defender like that, regain your balance, and knock down the jump shot, a high level of difficulty.
Johnson has his pocket picked, going the other way. Now it's Mambos, and the pass is just too strong. Jason Peace not quick enough, and the first substitution of the night, Eric Meeks checks into the game for Mambos Cheesesteak Grill. (19-8) your score. Jonathan Pittman at the left wing. Driving, bumping, kicks it back out, top of the key. Henson puts it up. Left, no good. John Hart running into traffic and draws the foul.
Foul on Johnson, his first, team second. James Mayberry into the game for Press Play Gaming Lounge.
Press play, making some moves on the bench. James Mayberry checks back in, the former Avon Oriole. Top of the key, Darius Adams. Guarded tightly by the newly introduced Mayberry, and he fouls Adams on the jump shot. He'll go to the line.
Foul Mayberry is first, team's third. Darius Adams at the line for Mambos, shooting two.
Adams drains the first.
Adams just a near impossible cover, to be honest. He can knock it down. He can beat you with a quick first step just as easily. So it's just so hard to balance how to defend him.
21-8 your score. James Mayberry with it at the right wing. Risky pass to John Pittman, but he recovers it. Pittman with it, feeds it down low to Mayberry. Now an extra pass intended for Henson. And some hooting and hollering going on from the Mambos bench. They'll reset here for press play. Johnson with it, driving. Can't finish on the reverse. Double coverage comes and he just puts his hands up and draws the foul.
Yeah, unhappy with himself, but he'll be able to earn it back with 2 free throws. So I expect him to knock these down. He was clearly a little frustrated with himself for not finishing that layup.
And where's this offense going to come from press play? Last week they had a 68-58 W against Remax. Right now they have just 9 points with 2.5 to play in this opening quarter. Johnson perfect from the line. 11-point ball game. Adams running the point. Weaving his way through traffic. Pulls up. Left elbow, no good. An attempted tip in is unsuccessful. Now we're going the other way for press play. Unloading a deep three is James Mayberry. Can't get it. Going the other way now for Mambos. Pulls up. Mid-range J is great. He's got 11 points. Mayberry once again lays it in with ease. 23-12 your score. Adams double teamed, and he draws the foul.
Fouls on Henson, his first, team's fourth.
And a substitution for Mambos as Jason Peace will take a seat. Frankel Gatson will step on the court for the first time. Inbound comes in, left corner. Working his way on Henson. Kick back out, into the corner. Shot is up from Gatson, no good. Rebound press play, Tyshawn Johnson with it. Skip pass, corner shot, blew it. His three's good.
Yeah, you can't forget where he's at on the floor. You give him an ounce of space, and he's going to make sure to knock it down.
You're under a minute to play. Hart uncorks a deep three. He's too strong on it. Mayberry with it, trying to will his team back into this ball game. It's an 8-point game, but the real issue right now is press plays, offensive drought, as he draws the foul and goes to the line for two. Should take us to the end of this first quarter.
Most likely will. If he's smart, he'll take his time. That way it will. I think either way it will at this point. But either way, an opportunity to get back into this game to an extent, make it a 6-point game. Now trying to make it a 7-point game, but still. 3 possessions going into the second won't be the end of the world, especially with how hot Mambos was from behind the arc.
He doinks the first, he'll try again on the second. 0 for 2 at the line goes James Mayberry. That's how this first quarter ends. 23-15 your score. Mambos in control of this nightcap ball game from the City League. We'll be right back with the second quarter. We're back for the second quarter. It's the 9 o'clock game at the City League. Alex Young already with 11 points in this ball game, leading the way for Mambos, who has 23 on the scoreboard right now as we get set for the second set of 10 minutes. Henson does the inbound. Johnson will receive it. We are underway in quarter number 2. Driving, finishing with the right hand is Henson. Make that a 6-point ball game. John Hart into the corner now. Eric Meeks drains a three-pointer. 26-17 your score early in this second. Pittman down low from Mayberry. Swung around, Henson with it. He finds an open Blewett. Blewett can't knock it down. Strong defensive rebound, Alex Young. Moving the other way now, that's Darius Adams. He can't get it, gets his own rebound. Now Gaston resets. Alex Young guarded by a much smaller opponent, can't finish at the rim. Going the other way now is Trayvon Blewett. In the corner, Henson, you bet. 26-20 feels like a much tighter score than 26-17. Can Eric Meeks answer? Yes, he can. Eric Meeks drains a three, 29-20. Not even 2 minutes gone by in this second quarter. Driving, spinning, can't get it is Tyshawn Johnson, but he draws the foul. Heck of a take by the former Alabama State, Kent State, and Prairie View? Is that where else he was at?
I believe so.
There was a third team in there. Johnson sinks the first one.
Desmond Baker into the game for West Point Gaming Lounge. Jason East into the game for Mambos Cheesesteak Group.
Both teams make a couple of changes. And Johnson goes perfect at the stripe. Other way now for Mambos. Eric Meeks with the ball. Top of the key for Adams. Adams driving, floating it, and getting the friendly roll, extending this lead. Johnson finds Mayberry into the corner now for Henson. Henson's three is pure. These teams are trading buckets here in the second quarter. Press play keeping themselves in the ball game. Not if Darius Adams can have anything to say about it, and apparently he doesn't on that one. That's an air ball three. Mayberry finds Mayberry. Now Tyshawn Johnson once again. He wants to shoot it. Johnson going to work. Double team comes. Kicks it back out. James Mayberry. Front rim short. Rebound Meeks and a foul called.
Benson Johnson, his second. Team's first.
Adams to Hart. Hart driving, Hart spinning, Hart unable to finish. Rebound goes to Blewett. He pushes the tempo here. Johnson took a couple of steps. Nothing's called, and press play wants the foul called. Nobody's happy with the referees right now. Adams taking advantage of the man advantage. Elevates and unable to sink it. Johnson on the fast break and a hard foul. John Hart near tackled him. I'm surprised that Tyshawn Johnson didn't take exceptional offense to it, as the clock is stopped with 6:08 to play in this first half.
Johnson might need to reconsider switching over to playing running back after this.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, these guys are playing with incredible intensity, and they're just weaving and pushing and showing off the wheels.
I mean, he's getting thrown to the ground left and right. I'm not sure. He might be checking his job description after this one, making sure he's playing the right sport.
Updating the LinkedIn profile tonight. The running back for Press Play Gaming Lounge. And they're going to make it a flagrant foul, which I think is the right call.
I do as well. I mean, he literally got thrown to the ground.
Yeah.
Like you could see the arms extend. So I almost think, if anything, it should have been a flagrant two.
Yeah, I certainly appreciate the referees taking the time to talk about it. You can't have video review in this league, obviously, but just having the patience to say, what did we see? What did we assess that as? And they got the right call because of it.
Yeah, I think the right call is a flagrant one. It's just not enough to throw him out, but also a little too much to just play that one on.
Johnson kicks the extra point, 31-28. Second opportunity at the line is good. It's a 2-point ball game here with 6 to play in quarter number 2. Gatson will take a seat. Jason Peace in the game for Mambos. James Mayberry doing the inbound. Adams guarding it. Pass goes to Henson. Henson in the corner. Steps back. Three-pointer on its way. Rattles in.
I think that camera flashing helps him. Every time it happens, he knocks it down.
You know, I'd have to agree with that. Some guys, the lights get too bright, but in that situation, he prefers the lights in his face. Other way now for Mambos. Meeks gets it to Young. Shot clock under 10. Meeks elevates. Another three-pointer on the way, and he buries it.
Meeks feeling it.
These guys are lighting it up from beyond the arc as Blewett tries one of his own. And why not Trayvon Blewett? He sinks another three.
We thought we had a shootout last game. It's 35-34 with 5 minutes to play in the first half.
A deep three. You bet from Darius Adams. These guys cannot miss. Does Henson wants one of his own? He's got a mid-range shot with the camera in his face. Tie ball game. These guys are shooting 100% from the field from the past, I don't know how long. Drawing the foul and breaking the field goal streak is Darius Adams. He does draw the foul.
Adams at the line for Mambos. Shooting 2.
If you wanted excitement tonight, you got to watch this second quarter.
Yeah. I mean, both teams coming out just lighting it up from behind the arc and in the mid-range. Henson's been amazing. But
first free throw rattles off.
yeah, that one uncharacteristic for a guy who has really played well all season long.
Second one on its way, no good. Long rebound goes back to Darius Adams. He's got a chance to right some wrongs, and he draws the foul before he can sink the three.
Great move. He's unhappy with the result. Thought he had 3 points.
Meeks the inbounder, under 4 to play in the first half. Meeks gets it right back. Tries to find Jason Peace, who's unaware of the basketball. Going the other way now, Henson elevates. No good. Strong rebound, Trayvon blew it. He goes up strong with the right hand and lays it in for 2 more.
Blewett is tough to handle. He is just so consistent. And he's almost so good that you forget he's there sometimes, and then he'll just pop up and dominate for a couple minutes.
Other end of the court now, drawing the foul is Darius Adams. Both teams reaping some benefits of some free throws here in this second quarter. Game remains close. It's 39-37. As we approach 3 minutes to play. First free throw good.
Blewett will check out for a minute.
John Hart, who lit it up for 21 points in Mambo's last game against Pace, checks back in the game. 39 all your score. What can press play do to answer? Johnson with it. Magician move, can't get it. Ball finds its way out of bounds.
11 seconds on the shot clock, 2:27 on the game.
Pittman the inbounder. And Mayberry draws a quick foul as he gets mugged at the rim.
Meeks, his second, team's third.
Eric Meeks already with his second foul of the night. Henson driving, faces some contact and one.
He has been very impressive in this second quarter, the whole game at that. Wow, what a take, able to absorb the contact and finish through it. That is a high level of difficulty, and he just continues to make tough buckets time and time again.
Henson, the former Lawrence North Wildcat, averaged 7 points a game at Morehead State, having himself a night so far, showing off the physicality. Makes it a 3-point advantage for his team, the Press Play Gaming Lounge. Other end now, Darius Adams with it. Finds Peace. Swung into the corner, double team comes. Meeks stepped out of bounds, but they're going to call a push on Pittman.
Just a little too much contact body to body that time from Pittman. 1 minute to play before halftime.
Adams, a deep three, nothing but air. Pittman gets the board. Just over 50 to play. Down low goes Johnson, and he braces the contact and finishes for 2 more. Press play leads by 5, 40 seconds to play. A deep three, Alex Young, you bet. Have yourself a half, Alex Young.
And he was shooting that all the way. You could see it in his eyes.
Mayberry kicks it out to Henson. Henson guarded tightly. Now for Johnson. 20 seconds to play. Johnson weaving through traffic, finishing off the glass. 46-42 your score. Other way now is Mayberry. Mayberry spinning, gets his shot tipped. Unable to finish, and he's slow to get up. 2 seconds, 1 second. Just ahead of the buzzer is Desmond Mayberry, but he can't finish. That's your first half. 46-42 in favor of Press Play Gaming Lounge. Heck of a shootout here in this first half. Definitely in store for another good one.
Definitely is right. And really impressed with both sides' offenses. It's going to come down to who can get more stops down the stretch.
Yeah, when Alex Young is playing like that and Henson's playing like that for Press Play, it's going to be tough for defenses to hang. We'll be right back in about 4.5 minutes for the final half of City League action on this Wednesday night affair. 20 more minutes of basketball to be played here from the Bonner Fitness and Learning Center. We're in the fitness zone for the City League. 46-42 your score, press play on top. Tegan, we saw some scoring dominance in the first half. Henson with 20, Blewett with 10, Adams with 19, and Young with 14. Who needs to step up in the second half to kind of, rob in these Batmen who are really dominating the scoring right now?
Well, I'm not sure who it's going to be, Noah, but I think whoever it is, that team is going to win.
That's right out of the second half. A layup is no good. Going the other way now for Mambos. Whedon with it. Dishes it off to John Hart in the corner, whose three ball is no good. Other end now, press play, pushing pace. Johnson tries to thread the needle and nothing there. Out of bounds will stay here for PPGL. Tyshawn Johnson. Looking for Henson. Johnson instead unloads and buries a three.
That was really cool to see the ball flight on that as we were lined up perfectly with that jumper. Such a pretty shot from Johnson.
Yeah, he had all the confidence in the world on that one. Alex Young with it. He had a nice first half. Tries to dish it off to Jason Peace, and it is tipped out of balance by Jonathan Pittman. Peace on the baseline. Finds Adams. Adams had 19 in the first half. Gets it out to Whedon. In the corner now for Jason Peace. Peace rises. Off the side of the backboard. Kicked out. Alex Young, a three. It's good, but a whistle is blown, and they're going to say a shot clock violation. So, great ball movement from Mambos is squandered by the inevitable shot clock violation. Moving quickly now is Henson. And a brick wall in front of him.
Physical defense.
Rising and unable to hit the three. Now going the other way, here's Henson. Full head of steam, lays it in for two more. Make that John Hart, excuse me. Now press play. Johnson gets it right back. Draws the contact. Offensive foul, Tyshawn Johnson. Textbook charge from Antoine Whedon. Adams with it. Fighting through contact. Whedon gets the rebound, but it's going the other way now for Blewett. He's got the ball in the corner. He rises, he shoots. No good. All you can eat rebound for Desmond Mayberry. And he finishes for 2 more points. Other direction now for Mambos. A three-pointer on its way from Jason Peace, and he knocks it down. 4-point ball game. A three ball of his own. Tyshawn Johnson, you bet.
Gives the ball a little headbutt after. Follows a shot.
Alex Young running the point here for Mambos. Young driving. Faces some opposition. Kicks it inside to Jason Peace, who comes up empty. Other way now, press play. Henson unloads a three and buries it. Another three ball for Henson. It's a 10-point game here.
And here's where Mambos needs to go on a little run and get back into this game.
Adams needs it, can't get it. Strong rebound effort by Peace. Hobbling as he gets up, it'll stay right here.
A great effort by Peace, to your point. Just chasing after that loose ball with all his might, able to draw the foul.
Young doing the inbound. Henson to guard. Eric Meeks checks back into the game. Meeks was 3 for 3 from the field. All three-pointers last half. As the other way now, John Hart unable to get it. Press play, pushing the tempo here. Three-pointer on its way, rattles in for Desmond Mayberry. It's a 13-point lead. Timeout called by Mambos. They're in trouble.
Yeah, now down by 13. They're going to have to turn it back around and start hitting some shots if they want to win this one.
Yeah, and you have the pieces to do it. Alex Young had a dominant first half. Darius Adams even better. Antoine Wheaton we've seen show signs of life. John Hart, a guy who had 21 points in Mambo's last game. These guys are capable of putting together some excellent offensive numbers. It's just a matter of waiting and hoping that they can break out and chip down this 13-point deficit.
Who will step up for Mambos is the question. Will it be Alex Young, who's had quite the night? Or will it be someone like Eric Meeks or Darius Adams, who Darius Adams also obviously having quite a night himself, but you saw Meeks hit a couple of threes in the first half. Maybe he can be that spark for Mambos to get him back into it.
Mambos going big. Alex Young and Jason Peace both in the game for the Cheesesteak team. Mambos basketball. John Hart with it. Crosses the timeline. Driving into the lane. Comes up short, traffic coming, feeds it into John Peace, who goes up strong and draws the foul. Definitely could have finished there, but instead draws the foul and has a chance for 2 points.
Yeah, press play didn't love it, but either way it's going to be called, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
Clock under 5 minutes to play here in this third quarter. (60-49) your score. Other direction now, Mayberry. Pittman skip pass into the corner. Henson with it. Henson guarded by Hart. Gets rid of it. Finds Johnson. Johnson rises up. Can't finish at the rim. Mambos trying to steamroll their way to some buckets here, and another foul is called, benefiting Mambos Cheesesteak Grill.
Yeah, tough take that time getting to the line. It's exactly what Mambos needs to do, is just be aggressive offensively, continue to drive, kick. Just get tough takes to where they have to foul you, where you're getting to the line if you're not converting.
He kind of rushes the free throw, and Darius Adams bricks it on the first attempt.
We've already seen him miss a pair of free throws. Now 3 misses from the line, 3 points left off the board.
You'd think you would change up your free throw routine a little bit as he finally can take a breath of relief. 10-point game, 60-50 your score. Mayberry, mid-range J, can't get it. Fighting for the rebound, both squads. Darius Adams comes up with it. Adams fighting through traffic, dishes it off to a wide-open Jason Peace, who lays it in and makes it an 8-point ball game. 3 minutes and change to play. Johnson with it. On the right wing. Triple team, draws the foul. Can't get the layup, but he will once again go to the line.
It's a good call. They don't like it, but a little too much contact from Alex Young on the back that time.
It's one of those situations where if you challenge 3 guys at once, one of them will probably make some contact. First free throw is pure. It's a 9-point game. Second free throw on its way and good. 10-point ball game. Meeks, no hesitation, rattles it in for 3 more. Eric Meeks saw his spot and shot it. It's a 7-point game with 2.5 to play in this third quarter. Meeks playing defense now on Johnson. Kicked out from Mayberry. Now Henson with it. Henson finds his way in the corner, puts up a three, no good. Rebound Adams. What can Mambos do now? Alex Young a three, just short. It was lined up, just not strong enough. Johnson, a deep three, swish, and press play, extending this lead back to 10 points. Hart driving off the glass, no good. Wanted a foul call. Instead, he doesn't play defense. Going the other way is Henson. A nice reverse with the right hand makes it a 12-point ball game. Alex Young trying to shoot his team back into this game. Three-pointer, no good. They're going to call a loose ball foul on Jason Peace. Absolutely pushed Henson out of the way. Under 90 seconds to play in period number 3. 67-55 your score. Clock continues to run. Johnson running the point for press play. Guard at the top of the key by Adams. Johnson gets a screen. Johnson making his way to the bucket and finishing for 2 more. 69-55 your score. That ball poked out of bounds. Under 50 seconds to play. What does Mambos have in them for this last second attempt to keep themselves in this ball game? A deep three on its way from Darius Adams, no good. And press play a chance to extend this lead ahead of the 4th quarter. Other end of the court now, Johnson draws yet again another foul. That's been his game all night. Either get the layup or get fouled trying.
Johnson going to be excited to see what he finishes with here, as he might be going for an extraordinary amount of points with the way he's been scoring it all night. But
well, really, it's just the willingness to drive at the bucket. I mean, he has no fear, and he trusts that his free throws are going to back him up if he can draw some contact.
And with that, he's knocked down a couple of really deep threes.
3rd quarter ends. That buzzer was longer than usual. It's a 15-point game.
Seemed a little louder as well.
I know. It's like the white flag in Indy car. You know, it's the last buzzer before the end of the game, so you kind of got to make sure that we know 1 more quarter of basketball left. We'll take a quick break, head back for 10 more minutes of basketball. It was an excellent first half, but it's been all press play here in the 3rd quarter. Once the clock strikes 10 o'clock in Indianapolis, we got 10 more minutes of basketball. Here from the City League, Noah Boudouris, Tegan Duke with you along for the ride. 70-55 your score. Tegan, we had quite a first half, and then this second half press play gaming lounge really just took over offensively.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and they really ran with it in that 3rd quarter. It wasn't a contest, but I think that's because, you know, we mentioned it beforehand, who could get more stops. We saw a shot clock violation take 3 points off the board for Mambos, and we saw a couple too many turnovers and uncharacteristic fouls to where they got down by 15 to this point. So now they have to turn and flip the script as they start off exactly how they want to, but they got to get some stops on this end.
And yet again, another foul that Tyshawn Johnson draws. He makes the bucket, he'll go to the line, and there's nothing stopping Johnson from getting to the hoop.
And you see, right after a make, they just turn around and push it as quickly as possible.
Yeah, Press Play has not lost a game so far this year, and they certainly have the recipe to continue this hot streak so far tonight.
I do got to give a shout out. John Hart has some of the coolest KD6s I've seen on tonight.
Other end of the court, Darius Adams with a nice layup. How many more of those can Mambos muster as a steal from John Peace brings us to the other end of the floor, and Peace lays it in for 2 more. A nice 4-point swing from Mambos makes it a 12-point game with 8 and change to play. Meeks playing defense on the point guard, James Mayberry. Mayberry dishes it to Pittman, into the corner now. Back out to Pittman. Pittman unloads a 3, buries it.
And that's a huge shot, because that's another role player stepping up and knocking down a bucket for Press Play, and it's just a big swing.
He's trying to go to work using his body, and instead dishes it out. Eric Meeks in the corner now, a 3-pointer no good. This could be another massive swing of points as an easy layup for Mayberry makes it 78-61. As soon as Mambos thought they could get themselves back in the game, Press Play takes charge once again. Hart with a nice 2 of his own, 78-63. Good defense by Mambos, forces the turnover. Other end now, deep 3, no good from John Hart. Offensive rebound, Adams with it, can't get it. Another offensive rebound, Jason Peace goes up against 2 defenders and gets a nice post layup. 78-65 your score.
That's a big 4-0 run for Mambos, just trying to fight back into it right when they thought they were out.
Where will the defense come from, Mambos? Top of the key for Pittman. Now instead, Tyshawn Johnson. How will he draw a foul this time? Instead, uncorks a 3. No good, finding its way out of bounds. Johnson gets the ball back. Contact, what are they going to call? Offensive foul on Tyshawn Johnson.
Now, I got to be honest, I'm with Franklin Gatson on that one. Or rather, Desmond Mayberry, as I really thought he was still moving his feet defensively.
I agree to some extent. I think it was definitely the right decision by Peace. I thought he was in the right place. It was just kind of one of those bang-bang plays where you're not sure who was there first.
For sure. It was definitely a close call. It's a judgment one. It was just in real time, I'll be honest, I thought they were going to give it a defensive foul just because of the feet sliding.
And, you know, when Tyshawn Johnson has been really just reaping the benefits of contact all night, it's nice to see the call go the other way, to kind of, settle him down as a referee, say, hey, you can't get every call just because you run into your defender when you're shooting it. Kind of sets the tone here for the rest of this game, hoping to get a clean one. Behind his back, still dribbling is Darius Adams, finishing with the left hand.
Beautiful move that time from Adams, putting it behind his back around the defender.
You can't keep Mambos out of this one. Mayberry with it on the right wing. Tyshawn Johnson resets at the volleyball line, going to work on Meeks. Johnson draws contact once again. He will go to the line.
And that time he wasn't even really trying to.
No.
I mean, he did a great job of getting to his spot, but that time it was just reaching out and smacking his forearm as he went up.
I mean, it's not like that Tyshawn Johnson is, SGA foul baiting tonight. He's just simply driving with his head down and hoping that he draws contact, and he pretty much does every time.
Really
this is on the first free throw.
Unfortunate miss, though. It was over the rim. It seemed like it would fall, but it just rolled around the rim and fell out.
0 for 2 at the line. Goes Tyshawn Johnson. Other end now for Mambos. Adams going to work. Drawing contact into the corner. Eric Meeks a 3. No good. Rebound Henson. Henson does not have numbers. Double team. Draws a foul. Can't get the layup on the way.
That's another foul on Young, so he's got to be careful.
Alex Young, his third, team's third.
We are in the fourth quarter, 5.5 to play.
And just a minute and a half before the Elam's ending. So Mambos really needs to put the foot on the gas here in this last minute and 15 seconds.
Yeah, we're looking at a goal somewhere in the high 80s, low 90s for both these teams. Henson makes them both. 80-67. Under 5 on the clock in the fourth quarter. Meeks with it. Now Darius Adams on the right wing. Driving, triple team comes. Adams can't finish, gets his own rebound, goes back up strongly and finishes for 2 more points. 11-point ball game. Other end now, heavy defense from John Hart. And he's the culprit of yet another foul.
Foul on John Hart, his second, team's fourth.
But at least it does not send press play to the line yet. Mayberry, the inbounder, gets it right back. Johnson, double team comes, gets to Blewett. Blewett, a name I have not said in quite some time, buries a 3 from the corner. Trayvon Blewett with a 3-pointer, extending this lead as we approach the Elam ending. Empty possession from Mambos, other end of the court, now for press play, and Henson buries yet another 3.
And Blewett always shows up when it hurts most. He hits a 3, they get a stop, he gets the rebound, he passes it to the open shooter who's been hot all night, makes the right read, and it just shows how he won, or rather got mentioned on the All-Big East team 3 times. I mean, just the difficulty of doing that in a conference at the Power 4, Power 5 level is ridiculous.
Your target score is 95 points. And it's not looking good for Mambos Cheesesteak Grill. It has been an absolute swing of points from Press Play Gaming Lounge. Every time Mambos thought they could muscle their way back into this ball game, Press Play stuck their big old thumb down and said, no, you cannot. Peace gets the defensive rebound, other end of the court for Mambos. They need some points. Hard unloads, in and out. Offensive rebound, Jason Peace, much needed. Johnson, a 3, that's off the mark. Trying to get his own rebound, but it trickles out of bounds. 15-point game. Press Play 9 points away from securing the perfect regular season. Top of the key, Alex Young, a 3, you bet. Alex Young trying to will his team back into this game. It's a 12-point game in the Elam ending. Mayberry spinning and has his shot blocked all the way to Noblesville. Eric Meeks with some incredible defense there. Inbound comes in. Blewett with it. Blewett uncorks a 3, no good. Great defense from Alex Young. Meeks back to Young. Young tries another 3, no good. Long rebound, Henson. Henson trying to go coast to coast. Slams it over Eric Meeks for 2 more points.
Henson feeling it. He has been so impressive tonight.
What can Eric Meeks do? Finds Jason Peace down low, and Peace has been automatic in the post tonight.
They're 7 points away now.
Once again, a 12-point ball game. Tyshawn Johnson with it. Skip pass, right wing. Trayvon Blewett. No good. Adams the rebound. What can he do for Mambos? Coast to coast he goes. Darius Adams lays it in. Timeout called. It's a 10-point game. It's a race of 17-7 here in the Elam ending. Mambos not going down without a fight.
Yeah, Mambos right in this game. What it's going to come down to, especially in this one, is getting stops. I know it seems impossible, especially against an offense like either of these teams, but for Mambos, it's how can we limit the transition easy layups, because every time they get one of those dunks like that from Henson, it's 2 more points towards the 7 they need at this point compared to you needing 17. So when you make a bucket, you have to sprint back on defense if you're Mambos.
And for Mambos also, it's how can you get defensive stop without fouling?
Yeah.
You cannot let press play win this game off of free throws. You need to play clean defense the rest of this ball game to keep yourself in it.
Completely agree with you on that. As press play took the timeout, so I'm anxious to see what they talked over, how they come out of this timeout. Maybe they drew up a play to try to free themselves up. Let's see what they go to here.
Press play basketball. Inbound goes to Pittman. Pittman double team comes, and right on cue, there's a foul. Not a shooting foul, of course, so we'll simply reset on the sideline. Actually, I think they've counted the free throws, and we're ready for some shooting fouls, or for some free throws. Yet another wet spot on this floor. Where are the IU Libman guys when you need them? Jonathan Pittman at the line, shooting 2.
Mambo's already failed to do what you mentioned, which is play clean defense. In fact, they fouled him about 30 feet away from the hoop.
Yeah, not a good look. First free throw good. They are 6 points away. That's 2 buckets. Pittman perfect at the line. Mambos needs an answer. John Hart on the right wing. Defense comes. Johnson guarding. Hart rises. Rattles in for a nice mid-range jumper. Other end of the court now. Press play trying to push the tempo, but Eric Meeks says not on my court.
And there's what we were talking about right there. Meeks sprinting back, able to get a hand on that pass. Otherwise, it's a free layup.
Pittman running the point, finds Mayberry. Mayberry top of the key, guarded by Meeks. Mayberry moves left. Adams picks him up. Make that Young. Mayberry driving now. Kicks it out into the corner. Johnson on the wing, driving. Faces some heavy defense and finishes for 2 more points.
And he is just so solid offensively. When he's getting downhill with that left hand, nearly impossible to put a stop to him.
Adams double team comes, finds Jason Peace. Now Alex Young into the corner. Shot is up from John Hart, no good. Press play is a 3-pointer away from the perfect regular season. Tyshawn Johnson, who else? Buries the 3. And that's the regular season for Press Play Gaming Lounge. They go a perfect 4-0 by way of a dominant second half against Mambos Cheesesteak Grill, who will have to settle for the 2-2 season. What a statement from Press Play, and especially Tyshawn Johnson shooting that ball with pure confidence to end this game.
Well, that's to say the least. I want to see that box score and see what he finished with, but either way, we move to Saturday in the tournament with Press Play Gaming Lounge, clearly the team to beat in this tournament.
Whole lot of good teams here in the City League. It's been a fun regular season. We'll see you back this weekend for some postseason action from the City League. Until then, I've been Noah Boudouris with Tegan saying good night.